Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Toby's Natural. So today I'll be sharing with you something that I added to my regimen recently, that is going without combs and brushes. So if this is the first time you're getting to know my channel, welcome. Subscribe, click on your notification button. I post videos like this every week. But if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming. So, our hair is always growing, and except there is a serious genetic case of maybe alopecia or something else, but our hair is always growing. So the issue is how to retain the length so you can grow long and beautiful hair. So you have to retain the length so you can actually see that it's growing. So that is actually what brought this no combs, no brushes issue. I realized that no matter how careful I comb my hair, being that it's kinky, coily, it's type 4C hair, the hair that is a lot of shrinkage, no matter how much I comb it, it always shrinks. So since it's always going to shrink, I decided to why should I comb it when it's going to shrink? I've heard some natural hair influencers like Coily Diaries talking about going without combs and everything. So, I decided to do it. I went without comb for 2 months. So what was I doing actually? So within these 2 months, my hair was in mini twists back to back. So my hair was always in mini twist. I'll take the mini twist for 2 weeks. Then when I'm taking it down, I won't take down everything. I'll take down one mini twist, finger detangle it, make sure I'm able to remove all the shed hair. Then I twist it, retwist it, go to the other twist, do the same thing. So that's what I was actually doing within these 2 months where I went without comb. So was there any difference? Yes, there was serious difference. Like I was able to retain much more length and reduce breakage actually, because the only hair I was seeing, I was sure that the only hair I was removing from my hair when I was finger detangling was shed hair and not broken hair, because your hair will not break when you are not using comb, except maybe during finger detangling you encounter a serious knot that and that's actually rare. That's if you're not doing it well. But if you're properly finger detangling, you are certain that the only hair that that's going to be coming off is the shed hair. But when you're using comb, there's 100%, like your hair will always break. But if you use comb rightly, it won't be so much. So that was something I observed, that I was able to be certain that the only hair coming off my hair when I was finger detangling was my shed hair. Now, is there going to be a downside for me using just finger detangling and not using comb? Well, yes, there is a downside. That's why I decided to use comb after 2 months. So when you're finger detangling, it is actually not possible for you to completely remove every shed hair. It's actually not possible. You can't, except you want to spend the whole month. So I don't even know how to say it now. You can't spend much time to completely remove the shed hair from your hair when you're finger detangling. So it really takes time. So you cannot actually remove all the shed hair. And if you do this for a long time, with time, if you take this for like 3 months, 4 months, the shed hair will begin to accumulate, and it might cause even more issues for your hair. And you might end up even having broken hair, split ends, and many other things. So that's why you can't actually go without combs. We still need combs and brushes. You can't totally eradicate combs and brushes. So it's just to learn how to use them properly. So how do you then use combs and brushes properly? Now there are 2 major ways to use combs and brushes properly. The first one has to do with finger detangling your hair before you use the comb and brush. That's when you lose your hair, you take down a protective style, or you want to detangle your hair. You first of all finger detangle the hair by sections, then you comb the hair again by sections. So that will be very good. That will reduce the breakage, because finger detangling will help you unravel all those serious knots that if the comb won't be able to go through and it will break it. So when you finger detangled your hair, you can now use a comb and brush, and you should do it gently. So that's the first way of using combs and brush. Now the second way in which you can use combs and brushes, which is the one that I want to adopt, is leaving your hair for some time, just finger detangling it, then you comb it. For example, the way I left my hair for 2 months, just finger detangling. I wasn't using comb, then I comb it after 2 months. So you can leave your hair for some time like that, depending on what works for you. You can leave your hair for some time like that, then you know that maybe you just comb your hair like 6 times a year or 4 times a year. I plan on going for like 3 months, so I'll know, okay, I just comb my hair 6 times a year or 4 times a year, which will reduce breakage to the minimal. Like I'll know that, okay, my hair will only have the opportunity to break 6 times a year. So that's the second method. And in this method, you should endeavor to use a white tooth comb like the one I'm using in the video. Like that'll be very good. A white tooth comb is better. Don't use rat tail comb, it will break your hair. And a good brush. So guys, that's the video. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe and click on the notification button. Ciao.